Hey, gang. Welcome back to the Rude Barn podcast. Yeah, we haven't been here in a little bit, but we got some things to talk about today.
Oh, do we ever?
We have some stuff. We have some local stuff that we're going to start out with. And, it's getting scary. We don't know why, but it's happening.
Yeah, I don't know either.
So anyways, yeah, we're gonna get into it. And Barnes already got me fired up. So let's get you guys fired up. Let's go.
Welcome to the Rude Barn podcast. What's up, Rude?
What up, buddy? What's happening? I'm over here. I'm the Rude.
Got you fired up earlier.
Yeah, fired up. Super fired up. Hey, before we get into the fire and the mess, I want everybody to go check out the rudebarn.etsy.com. Go over there, check out some stuff. We have some fun stuff. Me and Barn have been doing it. Barn's been working really hard on that. I can't take credit for it, but Barn's been kicking ass and making some nice little swag items for you guys.
Little swaggers here and there.
Grab and and support the channel. We don't make much money off of it, but it helps us bring you a little bit better production every single time. So so go check that out, see what you can do. Smash the likes, smash the follows, smash the shares. And see, we got some
little shirt stuff right there, McConnell's. It's so good, it's stunning because he gets stunned. Hey, look at the shirt I'm wearing. There it is, right here.
So good, it's poisonous. Yeah, that shirt the Barn has on is straight from the shop itself. The Question Everything. If you've watched the show before, you know that's our mantra. If you're a first time listener, that's the mantra. Question everything. And
so anyway, here we go.
Stuff. Yeah. So what do we got? What do we got local going on that we need to dive into?
Yeah, this ties into kind of what's been going on in New York with our dipshit mayor Zoran Mamdani and the bullshit that he's been bringing to New York. And New Yorkers are starting to regret a little bit about what's going on, and it's I'm not gonna lie, it's a little annoying.
It's very annoying.
Very annoying.
I think I'm of the belief of live and let live, right?
Right.
Whatever you're practicing, between your four walls, that's your business, none of my business.
Yeah.
But at the core, when you come out in the streets, you come out into the public, don't be a dick. You know what I mean?
Right.
Be a nice person. Help your neighbors. Don't kill, rob, steal. You know what I mean? Stuff like that.
Yeah.
Sure. But at the same time, I'm not asking you to celebrate what I do in my four walls.
Exactly.
Why should I have to celebrate what
yours? Right. And that's not just, your sexual preference or orientation. It's your religion, or it's your way of doing things, or whatever. Way of raising children. I mean, we hope you raise them in a good way and all that shit. But you know what I'm talking about. There's several different things. So don't push your shit, your values, your religion, your beliefs, or whatever onto everyone else. If they're receptive to hearing about it, and you have a civil discord, whether you believe or not, or you can convince somebody or not, and you still disagree, that's fine. Hey, at least you had a conversation. That's all we're asking. Sure. But when you come over and you come at me and you're saying, look, you must be, you must comply to what I want. You must accept what I believe. You must, take in everything I'm saying and have that part of your beliefs, your belief system.
Yeah.
Or else you are nothing.
Yeah. You must make exceptions for me.
Yeah.
So it goes against the whole way of life, our way of life. This is where we're at. This is what we do. And you're going to come over here and say, you must do this and you must do that.
Because that's something I believe in, or I do.
I demand it. Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know if that's right, because correct me if I'm wrong. Well, I don't, maybe it's too soon, but at the same time, I don't go into anybody else's country and say, hey, you must make exceptions for me and my
For me.
religion and my
Right.
beliefs. I don't do that.
Yeah. Yeah. As long as you will allow me to practice in my privacy of my own home or do what I
Right.
want to do, as long as when I'm out and about, I am part of the community. I'm not trying to be a separatist. I try to assimilate
What
into
is that?
society. It's one thing.
It's the assimilation. Like,
Yeah.
assimilate.
Yeah.
Like, act like you've been there. You know
Yeah.
what I mean?
So, for example, and exactly what you're saying, because somebody's going to bring up the argument of, well, Christmas. We celebrate Christmas here. You mean holidays season? We're supposed to not say Christmas anymore because it offends too many other people.
Right.
And it's just like, I can, wish you a happy Ramadan. I can wish you a happy Passover. I can wish you a happy Hanukkah. I am not offended by wishing you a happy Hanukkah or you wishing me a happy Hanukkah. So, oh, great. Thank you. I appreciate that. I mean, it's not a big deal, but I'm not forcing it upon you. Well, you have to practice Hanukkah and you have to do your 8 days of gifts and blah, 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 everything they do. Okay, well, we're a Christian country. We're founded as a Christian country. If you're a Muslim country and you were founded as a Muslim country, you pick a majority. That's fine. You do you.
Yeah.
If you're a
major
Jewish country, yeah, you do you. Okay, I have to understand that. Yes, I'm not going to say, hey, sorry, Israel, or sorry, Iran, or Iraq, or Pakistan, or anybody else. You're a Muslim country. No, you have to be Christian. It's like, well, I don't necessarily expect that.
Yeah, when I'm living in their country. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
If I live in your country, I'm not going to bitch about your traditions.
Yeah.
Like, I'm going to keep to myself and not expect anybody to change for me. And I'm not going to weasel my way into civil office and say that either. You know what I mean? Like,
infiltrate into their politics to try to change their society and their way of life. Because if I don't like it there, I won't move there. Why would I?
I would leave. But you know what? You know what? They won't, because they enjoy the freedoms that come with living here.
Right. Well,
but they want to bitch about it and then change them.
Yeah.
To their belief system and their life. You know what? You left that because it sucked. It was terrible.
Yeah. If it's so great, why are you not still there?
Exactly. It was so great and it was run so well and everything was going swimmingly under that belief or regime.
Swimmingly.
Why did you leave?
Right. If it's so wonderful. And if you don't like it, don't move there. But the only reason that I would probably want to get into their politics, in their political hierarchy, is probably because maybe I'm trying to make a change of what they're doing, right? Sure. I mean, maybe you want to be involved and be part of it or whatever. That's one thing. But what if you have a different agenda that you want to get into politics because you want to change things? Well, it seems to be we have the Ilhan Omars and the Rashida Tlaibs and all these other traitors in our country who are infiltrating into our politics. Look at Dearborn, Michigan, for example. Look at what's going on in Minneapolis. What they're trying to do with that epic city, which it's being shut down. Thank God Texas has a brain in their heads to foresee what could happen. And you see what's happening in New York. And I'm going to show you a picture of this here in a minute. But this is spreading all across the U.S. and it's coming here into our little hamlet of Utah. And it's annoying because it's starting out in New York and they're putting the prayer mats and then sniffing carpets in the middle of Times Square, doing their little prayer vigils that they never used to do before. They're getting pretty brazen with this. And people are supposed to accept it because, oh, you're Islamophobic if you don't accept it.
No, I just said, if you don't accept it, you're Islamophobic and you're racist.
Yeah, which is it's stupidly asinine arguments and you have no credibility with it.
Yeah, it's horseshit.
So now we're getting the Islamization of the red state of Utah. Did you know that Utah's Republican, in quotes? I don't think he's really Republican. Governor Spencer Cox, and we know Spencer Cox from the whole Charlie Kirk assassination. Okay. Declared July as Muslim American Heritage Month. Fantastic. Now, what month are we celebrating Jewish American Heritage Month, or Catholic or Buddhist American Heritage Month, or Hindi, or anything
Yeah.
else.
Yeah.
Or Christian or Mormon. I mean, we're still majority Mormon here. Although
Still
it's
majority Mormon. That's the thing that kind of blows me away. I mean, it's yeah, I mean, it's getting to where it's evening out, but still Mormons run the state.
Well, yeah, and we respect the history and their founding of the state. We do celebrate the 24th of July, which is the statehood. It has nothing to do with the Mormons per se. It's really about the statehood of when the state was founded, and everything else. So that's one thing. But what other religious institution are we putting a Heritage Month together for? And why are we doing it for the freaking Muslims? Does anyone think about why? Why are we doing it? Look at the official proclamation he signed in 2022, renewed annually, praising Muslims for valuable contributions in medicine, business, technology, government, and culture. Okay. Claiming their diversity strengthens democracy and makes America free and prosperous.
Oh, does it? Oh, does it? Well, have you looked at their pages and pages and pages, of their religious beliefs?
Yeah.
That is not free. It's not prosperous.
Nope. Because why are they not prosperous in their own country if their own country and areas in the world are so wonderful and great? Like we mentioned, if they're so prosperous and awesome, why are they moving into the West, into Europe, into America, into other places around the world?
Yeah. I mean,
women. Are women free and prosperous in isn't it interesting that in Islam and in the Quran, men can have several wives, 4, 5, whatever it is, but women can't. Men can also discipline their wives as much as beating them or even stoning them if they don't perform their womanly duties or wifely duties, or if they happen to show their face in public.
Let's just say it. They are allowed to force themselves upon their women.
Yeah.
Without any recourse.
And all they have to do is have a buddy say yes.
Yeah. They have to comply.
Yeah. Don't believe us? Look it up.
Look it up.
We'll show some examples. Yeah. We've shown examples. Look at some of our other videos we've done on Islam and the Islamification of the West. Lamenting misunderstanding, bigotry, and anti-Muslim hate that must be combated with education and awareness. Well, we're educating you. They're propagandizing you because anti-Muslim hate. Well, what about anti-Christian hate? What about anti-Jewish hate that the Muslims proclaim and push on Israel and
on everybody?
Jews,
yeah.
And other Christians.
Well, it doesn't matter. It doesn't. None of that matters, Jim. Because the Muslims need to get their proper recognition. Are you kidding me?
You give these people all of this leeway to do what they're doing. If you haven't seen what's happening in Dearborn, Michigan, if you haven't seen what's going on in Minneapolis and in the Minnesota area, the fraud. I mean, look. I mean, on and on. Look at some of our videos we've been talking. We've been talking about this for a long time. We have to understand what's going on. Okay, so when I put down in the bottom in our little crawler in the bottom there, it's like we seem to always have to kowtow to the traditions and customs of Islam. So our women, whether if you're a reporter and you're going over to Iraq for the war or Iran now or different places like that, they have to put a head covering on.
Yeah, you have to put a head covering on.
Because you don't want to insult Islam. But they are forcing their bullshit on all of us.
But they can rally in the streets saying death to America.
Right.
And we just kind of like, yeah, I know, right?
But I don't want to be Islamophobic.
Really? Really?
Yeah.
I mean, D's just kind of want to put on everybody to, do the inclusive thing and like make it okay. We got to include everybody. We don't want to leave anybody out. We got to
But
be
they are.
inclusive. We got to.
But they are leaving people out. There is no Jewish month, American Heritage Month. There
Right.
is no Hindi American Heritage Month. There's no any other religious American Heritage Month. It's just Muslim.
But yeah, and why? Like, show me. I, I'll give you top three great things that our Muslim community in Utah has done for Utah.
Yeah, let's
I'll
hear the
wait.
big accomplishments from the Muslim community and how they have made this society, this culture in Utah
And how they've
better
been inclusive. Yeah, how they've been inclusive with Christians.
and
How they've
accepting
been
of Christian
inclusive. Yeah,
religion, yes, and
yeah,
Mormonism
and
and anything
Mormonism.
else.
Yeah, show me
I'll
that.
wait. Yeah, I'll wait. Also, you and I can just
Yeah,
sit here.
I'll wait.
All
Yeah.
right, hold on. Let me. Shit, I wish I had my whiskey with me, but hey.
Yeah, let's go pour a drink.
Still waiting.
Yeah.
Comment below if you know some of
Comment
the.
below. Send
We
a
would love to
text.
know because if there is, I would love to know but I can't
I
think of
would
anything
too.
off the top of my head.
No, there's not been much in the news about it.
Now,
Like, come
therefore,
on.
I, Spencer Cox, Governor of the great state of Utah, do hereby declare July as Muslim American Heritage Month in Utah. Oh,
Sign
yay.
and seal.
Now,
Really?
I'm not saying all Muslims are bad or whatever. It's the Islamists.
I'm
It's the
not
ones that want
either.
to force their religion on us and force out Christianity and then want to impose their Sharia law. That's the shit I have a problem with. I do have some
Exactly.
Muslim friends who are freaking awesome. I've said this before. They're great. They're awesome. They're normal, but this is what they're allowing in here. It's making, they're going to make a mountain out of a molehill. You give them an inch, they take a mile. And then they cry and complain if you say anything against them. They think they can get away with everything, like George Floyd and all the blacks that were supporting that and all the other people. It was to a point where black people could get away, almost literally get away with murder, and you could call somebody a racist for saying that they were a murderer. I mean, that's how bad it was getting. Don't believe me? Think I'm an asshole for saying that? Go look it up.
Go look it up. Yeah.
It's there.
You're not just pulling shit out of the air. Like, it's there.
So I love her next comment. Nothing screams traditional Utah values like a full month dedicated to celebrating Islam. In a state built on Mormon pioneer heritage, conservative principles, and GOP dominance. Okay, well, okay, let's not get into the GOP dominance. Look at how the Democrat dominance in California has fucked that whole state up, my home state.
Well, it's been shown in practice. You know what I mean? I mean, it's right there. It's happening. And if you can't see that this kind of shit just ruins states, one of the best states in our fucking union was California. Now it's in fucking shambles because of this kind of bullshit.
Mass immigration, mass tolerance for other cultures and diversity. Hey, I get it. A little diversity is good. Absolutely. But when you're importing a completely different culture that is counter to everything this country was built on and why people want to come here in droves every single day, you're ruining what makes this country great, what makes people want to come here. If you put people in here who want to suppress and oppress women, suppress and oppress Christians, Jews, any other religion than Islam or the Muslim religion, they don't want anybody else but Islam.
Yeah. And free thought and free speech. No, they don't want that. And now when
say anything against Allah,
when your
Muhammad,
when your state leaders here are so blind to the fact because they're focused on being inclusive, so blind to the fact that this is happening and it's just going to start to steamroll and get worse.
Yeah.
Then you can't undo it. Like you can't undo dumb shit like this.
No, because once it's in place, it's like a tax.
Yeah, because then once you do, say the next governor comes in and is like, this is bullshit, man. I'm not down with this. And then revokes it. And all of a sudden that guy's a racist or that woman or whoever, you know what I mean?
Islamaphobic.
That guy's a racist, Islamophobe. And then what are you gonna have? You're gonna have all the Muslims in the fucking state, rallying down State Street. Really? That's how it starts, man.
I know. I mean, do a screenshot of this and zoom in. Let's see if I can zoom this in. No, it won't let me zoom in a little bit more. Whereas for over a century, Muslims have been making valuable contributions to virtually every aspect of American society. Over a century? They might have been a small, teeny tiny minority of folks here. But what are their the valuable contributions?
Name one valuable contribution.
Whereas since migrating to America, Muslim men and women have shared their rich culture and traditions with neighbors and friends. I don't know if it's more sharing or trying to indoctrinate and try to push it upon them. And when they get to be a little more majority of minority, they end up taking over because now they're emblazoned. They're brazen in their takeover and their traditions and their values.
You can't take it back. You know what I mean?
You can't take
it back. Now we're stuck with this.
Their resilient family values, strong work ethic, dedication to education. You mean teaching the Quran and Sharia? And diversity in faith
have added strength to our democracy. Really? No.
No.
It's chipping away at our democracy. It's chipping away.
Everything Islamists, and Sharia is completely counter to our way of life, our constitution, our culture, our history, our freedoms that we allow people like this to come in. You can't do what they're doing here in their country.
In their country. You can't do that.
Do you people not understand that?
You will be fucking tarred, feathered, and killed.
Probably
in
killed.
The street. You know what I mean?
Gays are thrown off of buildings and burned alive, and any other way to torture them. That's how tolerant they are.
Right.
You stupid idiots, gays for Palestine.
This is funny. Whereas Muslim Americans have also enriched our society by sharing in the American spirit that makes our nation. They shared in the American spirit.
No, they don't.
Are they drinking Busch Light and driving
pickups with big American flags on the back?
Yeah, no, they're not doing that. That's the American spirit.
Is the American spirit to wear freaking robes over your head and women you can only show their eyes? Is that the American spirit? Is that what we want for our women? Because they make them do that because they have no self-control over themselves.
Yeah, they have. Yeah, that's why they do it. Because they have no self-control. They can't control themselves. They see Muslim any part of a woman's skin, they have to jump on them.
Yeah. Yes.
Is that the American spirit? Is that the American spirit you're talking about that they're sharing?
This is Spencer. This is the douchebag who put this through. This is the conservative Republican who doesn't realize or has been paid off or something to allow this shit to go through. Am I against Muslims? No, I'm not against Muslims. I am against them once they're against me and my way of life and where I live and pushing their agenda onto me and everyone else. Their intolerance.
Yeah, their intolerance.
I mean, this is this douchebag. I hate Cox. I hate this. This guy is the worst. This guy never should have been reelected, first of all.
No,
and
he's a puppet, dude.
Yeah, he is a puppet. It's just unbelievable. And this is the interview he had when he was talking about the Charlie Kirk thing. Just to hear his voice here, he's just such a wet rag. Here.
Yeah, so there will be much more coming out on Tuesday when charges
are filed. Okay?
They are gathering evidence, interviewing known friends, people around the suspect. What we know so far, there are a couple things that we can confirm. That
I can confirm that you are a shill. That's what I can confirm.
Yeah.
So going beyond this, we are now looking at our illustrious mayor of Salt Lake City, Erin Mendenhall. This is Erin Mendenhall. Okay. She was born in 1980. So she's 45 years old-ish, give or take. Went to the U of U. This is what she looks like. And she's a Democrat. She was the one that allowed the burning and the flipping over of police cars during the George Floyd riots back in 2020. I don't know if you people remembered this. She allowed this shit to go on.
Yeah, she allowed it to happen.
Okay. This is the kind of Democratic, she can't understand normal thinking, apparently. She is ridiculous. Now, I thought I could tolerate her a little bit longer until she gets voted out of office, but it seems Democrats have been voted in as mayor of Salt Lake City proper for the last 30 years.
God, yeah, for as long as I can remember.
And we've tolerated some things that the Democrat mayors have done have been good, kind of brought us into normalcy, different things like that. Then a lot of it has been a lot of this DEI crap. A lot of it has been this pushing the LGBTQ agenda. I have no problem with gays and whatnot. It's pushing their agenda on everyone else and forcing us to have a whole fucking Pride Month. Now we've got a fucking Muslim month. I mean, this is absolutely fucking ridiculous. Sorry.
It is.
You don't like it. I'm sorry. I know where this is going. And if you think that I'm being bigoted, Islamophobic, or anything else, you need to see what's really going on behind the scenes.
That's the thing. You need to be on the other side of the curtain.
Yeah.
And really kind of see where this agenda is taking us.
Yeah.
Because it's nowhere good. I mean, look at those other countries. Look at those countries that are in shambles, that are in war. This is the kind of shit that has been, I guess they've tipped the hat to.
Yeah.
Let go on.
Yeah.
And now look at them. You know.
Well, and it's like, if you don't understand, I've got a couple of videos after this, but I'm going to show you two little posts that were put up here, sent to me from a friend. And she said, is this really happening? Is this really happening right now? And I said, what are you talking about? And checked it out. I'm like, oh my, this is why we're doing this segment.
Sure.
This is the same woman who's right there. Same woman. Ramadan Mubarak. Okay. It's apparently Ramadan right now. Okay, great. Fine. You can have your little month of fasting and do your thing. Just keep it to yourself and shut the fuck up.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's none of my fucking business.
Yeah. Do your thing. We talk about, but you talk about Christmas. Yeah. We're a Christian nation and everybody celebrates Christmas because it's a good holiday that really helps for the kindness and the generosity of people to help their fellow man. There's a little bit difference between Christianity and Islam.
Yeah.
Okay.
And beyond that, it's an economy boost.
Yes.
People go out, they spend money, they boost the economy. What's bad about that?
Yeah. So you want to hear? I'll let you read this little paragraph in here.
To all those that shared this iftar with us tonight, City Hall, the values of faith and kindness that Ramadan brings to our community are inspiring. In times of uncertainty, hope is the antidote to despair, and togetherness is the antidote to division. Sounds like fucking Kamala.
It's because it is.
I mean,
Now, if you don't know what iftar is, I just literally looked that up as you were reading it. Iftar is the fast-breaking evening meals of Muslims in Ramadan at the time of Adhan of the. I got to look up all this other shit. Of the Maghrib prayer. Iftar is the second meal of the day. During Ramadan, the daily fast begins immediately after the pre-dawn meal of suhoor and continues during the daylight hours, ending at sunset with the evening meal of iftar. And it continues on Wikipedia. I'll just bring this over here real quick, and I'll put this in our description. So when you see this, you can read about all of this stuff and educate yourself. There's your iftar, and it goes on in the history of it, and you can read all about it when you get a minute. So what is she wearing right here? Hello, my name is Aaron. Man. What the what? Hair is apparently an aphrodisiac to Muslims.
That's kind of the thing, and like, and for her to do cosplay over this fucking shit, just to bend the knee to this group,
bend the knee to these people,
is disgusting.
Why can't she just be dressed like that?
Yeah.
Why?
No, you were here. You're born here. You're
in our country,
right?
You're in our predominantly religious sect, religious area of the country.
And we have elected you to represent us, and this is how you're going to represent us.
You're really? Representing at this point a small minority of the population to
do this shit on your own time. You know what I mean? Like,
you want to see something even worse? Check this out. What's going on here? What's going on with this little troll, with this little hobbit?
I cannot believe she put herself in this
position.
Yeah.
Why? First of all, these are Muslim women.
About it.
Why are they not wearing anything?
They're not wearing coverings.
Why is it okay for them? But she has to.
She looks like Igor over there. Just a little fucking troll. Like, yeah.
That's what she is. She's a little bitch.
Like, I can't. I got nothing good to say about it. This
is embarrassing, dude.
It is very embarrassing.
This is embarrassing. This is
because the thing is she is representing us,
the whole state.
So you're telling me that by doing this, you're telling them that I'm on board with doing shit like this. And I'm going to have I have 2 young children.
Impressionable.
And you're telling me that I'm going to teach them this? That this is what they have to do in this company?
Subjugate yourself to another group?
And the company of these people? No. Men in Hawkins, or
complete subjugation of our mayor. She voluntarily put a hijab on and sat lower than everyone else at the table. Yeah, what a clown. This is pathetic. When we say this is dangerous, let's sorry, you were going to mention something real quick, and then I'll get into this why.
No, go for it. Go for it. I was just going to say, like, and then we turn around and try to fight for women's rights.
Yeah, where's Me Too? Where's the feminists? Where's the equality for women? You don't get that in Islam. I'm sorry.
It blows my mind because that group should be all over this.
You're right.
Hunting her down and killing her.
You're exactly right, dude. Good point.
You know what I mean?
Excellent point. Because why? Where the hell are people going? Wait a minute. Whoa.
Yeah.
Why is she bowing down to this? Why is she subjugating herself? Why is she such a little bitch?
But Yeah, but my question is, why are they staying silent?
Where? Hello. Do you hear anything?
It's
nope.
crickets.
I'm hearing nothing right now.
Yeah, crickets. I don't hear shit.
Yeah. So this is why we have been saying everything we're saying. And again, there's a difference between Muslims and Islamists. Muslims, for the most part, are fine, live and let live. Islamists like this type of thing that we're allowing and pushing it in. And Muslims have to allow the Islamists to do it, and they don't speak out nearly as much as they should. And that's on them. Okay. But this is what we're talking about. Okay. America, wake up. Radical Islamists in New York yells, this is the correct religion. And you don't think that this is a step through the door across a threshold into what's going to happen? Listen to this.
There's every home. So I want you to repeat after me. I want to hear it in every single district. It should tremble. Brooklyn should hear it. The Bronx should hear it. Queens should hear it. Say it as if the Ummah depends on this, my brothers and sisters. La ilaha illallah. La ilaha illallah. Muhammadan Rasulullah. There is no God worthy of worship except Allah.
The world's most dangerous ideology.
And that goes on. I'll leave it there. That should piss everyone off because they are not assimilating. They're bringing this what the fuck Farsi bullshit languages that they're spewing over loudspeakers in the middle of Times Square. That, I swear to God, if we go down to City Hall, Washington Square, where we have a lot of events happen, or up at the state capitol, and they have put prayer rugs down and allow this type of shit to go on, I'm going to blow a fucking gasket.
Yeah.
From the hypocrisy that is being spewed and the coddling of a religion that really wants to take over everywhere.
Yeah, that's their plan. That's what they do. Their plan is quiet infiltration.
Yep. Now, I don't know if you've seen this, but this went on in the UK. And it's Ramadan. This was just a little bit ago, couple week or two ago, something like that. Anyway, listen to this bullshit and think that if this happened here, how many of you would just be listening to what this guy has to say while you're eating your lunch?
England, Muslims are now going from restaurant to restaurant during the day, asking people why they're eating and demanding them to stop because of Ramadan.
How come you're eating, boss? It's Ramadan, boss. Huh? It's Ramadan. This is no good.
I don't give a shit if it's Ramadan. Dude.
Muslim.
I know that.
You're Muslim, yeah?
No.
You sure? I think so. You are. It's Ramadan now. No.
I like how dude takes the bite.
Yeah, in front of him. I mean, eating like this?
Muslim. You sure? Brother, please, yeah, because it's very big trouble, huh?
Very big trouble.
Okay? Please don't be
eating during Ramadan.
Yeah? Please, because really bad.
That is an insane video. Can you imagine somebody doing that to someone in America? That would be crazy. That would be a fucking death sentence in America. Like, bitch, what'd you say to me? What'd you say to me? Get your Ramaduki out of here, bitch. Watson.
Remember the guy who went viral for this?
So what's really going on here, huh? What's really going on here, huh?
Look at this shit.
Yep. I know idiot shit. Huh?
So they come in all nicey. Oh yeah, we'll play ball with you. We'll assimilate with you. We'll be whatever. And then as soon as they get enough people, they get brazen enough, they have enough of a majority of people. This is the shit they do. They spit on your flag. They spit in your face. They tell you you're a bunch of shit. Listen, oh my God, this other guy, I think it's the further on in this, is harassing a British woman on the streets in London. Might be the same guy.
This looks like Sully and Jason in them scenes.
Yeah, pleasant fella. Turns out he got a visit from the police. Not for that. Oh no, for something far worse.
Times 212. You're under arrest for breach of DV prevention order, i.e. you're at this address, harassment against your sister, and also voyeurism. Namely, you've been recording her while she's getting undressed. Finish what you're doing, but you didn't have to say anything, but it may harm you.
Arrested for perving on his own sister. Turns out harassing women has become a common theme.
Mate, seriously.
Mate, pack it in, mate. This is our country now, mate.
No, it isn't.
Yeah, it is. I'm sorry, it is. Look around. Look around, you idiot. Look around. Look
at this shit, dude.
I don't want to be English. I don't want to wipe my with the dry tissues.
Oh, wiping your arse with toilet roll is apparently some backward custom that only English people do. He then proceeds to insult her age and the fact that she's taking a bus to work.
I don't want to have dried up too. I don't want to drive up 30 in my 2 cheeks every day. That's what you do.
It goes on. I mean, this is unbelievable, this bullshit, dude. We have just now opened the door. We have basically unlocked our front door and opened it up slightly. So in the middle of the night, this shit can enter into our house, into our country.
See, and I'm sorry.
They don't want to assimilate.
But you know, England is too big of pussies to do anything about it. But here's the thing. Yeah. They can't do anything about it without being labeled now, since they've let it happen, since they've let them infiltrate, and it's bad over there. It's really bad over there.
Yeah.
But they can't do anything because they've already let them do it. They can't do anything without them being labeled as racists.
Because they let that other side label them that, and they let the other side, the leftists, the progressives usually are the ones that are labeling people on the conservative side, saying, we can't allow this shit to happen. No, you're a racist. You're an Islamophobic. You're this, that, and the other. But they allow these people to say that. And then they keep the cops from being able to arrest them. But you know what they'll do? They won't arrest these guys in the middle of the street because they're Islamophobic. They'll arrest people who post something that could be perceived as hate speech online on a Twitter post. Or Instagram.
Right. The exact opposite. Like what are you... It's so fucking backwards, dude. Like it's like I don't know, dude. It's like a bad movie. Like it's weird. And that's the same thing here. It's like, so okay. So you're calling us racist for being pro closed borders.
Yeah.
But you do nothing and said nothing and were silent while an innocent girl got her throat slashed on a bus by an illegal immigrant.
Yeah.
You're silent.
And then
so
Lincoln
that's
Riley,
okay.
the college student.
That's
on
okay.
And on and on.
No, that's all right. That's all right. We're not
but they don't commit crimes as much as like the people in the US.
Like you're racist if you're
racist
border. Oh yeah.
Oh my God.
It's so fucking backwards, dude. It's like I don't know. It's so weird. Like we're living in this weird backwards.
Oh yeah, it's the upside down.
It is the upside down. It's so fucked.
This is gonna piss people off. Okay, so this guy's gonna talk. Okay, see this gal here with just the little slits in her eyes that you can see. You know, I don't understand why we have a difference between that and then her having the slits in her eyes. Where is the Me Too?
I think it just depends on what region you come from. I don't know.
If you're a woman and you convert to Islam, you did not do your research at all. Yeah, and there are video after video after video. We're not going to get into this because we're really talking about our illustrious, idiotic mayor who's a simp for Islam.
But you're right. If you're a woman and you convert to Islam, you got bamboozled.
Yeah, because here, have you ever asked these questions? And is this what you want to wear? Is this what you want to be forced to wear by your men? Is this what you want to be?
All your rights?
Yeah.
That you've strived so hard for. Your mother, your mother has strived for, your grandmother has strived for, your aunts have strived for, all the progress that they have strived for and upheld
and made everything.
This is what you want to do. You want to perpetuate stripping every single part of that away.
Conservative women kind of get it more because they understand, but it's the liberal women, I don't need a man woman who gets out there and starts spewing. How many women out there? I don't need a man. Well, where are you? Where's your voice? Where's your dissent to this type of shit that's going on? Okay. Yeah. This is 50 seconds. Let's listen to this because this guy tears apart little slit gal right here. You see what she's talking about, and she has no answers for this, and she tries to justify her subjugation, her suppression, her oppression by Islamic men.
Watch how fast this goes downhill.
I believe covering your face is part of dressing modestly to avoid attraction when you go out.
So the danger is I might be attracted to you.
Absolutely. There are so many scholars who do feel that the hands and the face do not need to be covered, but there are also scholars who say, yes, that it should be covered. And I feel it should be.
So it's very subjective. Oh, no, you can be covered. No, you have to be covered. No, you don't need to be covered. It's very subjective, just like the Quran being interpreted one way or the other, depending on how it best suits you as a man.
Exactly.
Oh, wait. So the Quran says that I can have 4 wives. I can beat them if they don't do anything I say. And if they, whatever. That's what the Quran says that.
You want to talk about misogyny?
Where are you feminists?
Here you go. Yeah. Where are the feminists? The feminists should be
up in arms about this
shit right now.
Yes. Let's listen a little bit more, because like he says, this goes downhill for her.
Covered because the most attractive part of anybody is the face.
So is there a danger that males in the audience are attracted to every female in this studio's face who's here? Are they putting themselves in some kind of
Not necessarily every female face, but yeah, it could stir some sort of
passions.
Yes.
Why would it not?
Not necessarily every female face. Okay, so she's contradicting everything she's fucking saying. Also, you mean not the ugly ones? Is that what you're saying when you say not every female? Not that ugly bitch sitting across from me over there, but that maybe that one.
No,
she's almost as hot as I am.
Cows, yeah,
but she's not Muslim, so she's not nearly as hot as I am, because I'm Muslim woman, and you'll never know it because that's all you're going to see is just that.
Right.
I mean, is she not saying that basically?
I mean, modesty is subjective, so it's relative.
Well, yeah. Well, I mean, okay, you and I are art scholars, basically. We've art history and things like that. Statue of David can be considered pornography if you think it's pornography.
Yeah, if you take it that way.
Venus de Milo, pornography because she's nude. Oh, that's pornography. That's classic art from the Roman and Greek hierarchy ages of 1,000, 2,000 years ago. What the fuck is wrong with you people? Pornography? Right. This is the problem that we have, is this interpretation. So here's a little bit more, about 20 seconds more of this.
There are passions in a woman to see a man's face.
Well, it's about why women are wearing a veil.
Yes, but I'm interested, if it's about equality and you feel a sense of liberation, don't you? Why should men not be required to cover their faces too?
Stumped you.
It's a good point, but I wouldn't question that.
The most masks being...
You
wouldn't question that because you get beat.
Right. How dare you question anything your Muslim brethren are forcing upon you?
Yeah.
Do you dipshits not see this? There's a lot of women who are very smart, who probably are watching this, who get it, who understand. You guys get it. We're talking our friends who are on the fringes of, and they're liberals and they're leftists and they're whatever.
Libs, yeah, and they want to
they want to be inclusive, but they don't want to be inclusive to you, by the way, just so you know.
The inclusive society, that's absolutely fucking ridiculous.
Yeah.
Because that's the thing, is they don't understand. They're not. I think the smart ones, at least.
Yeah. The ones who listen to our show, the 2 or 3 people.
Well, I mean, but there's some smart libs, right?
Well, yeah, of
the problem is they're too far down this path to turn back,
because they don't want to be proven wrong and admit that they were wrong.
They don't want to admit they're wrong. I mean, when really, Barn, when has a woman ever admitted they're wrong? They're never wrong, right?
Oh, when my wife does every once in a while, I'm like, let me record that again. Can you say that one more time so I can just record that on my phone so I have that? That'll be my ringtone. Honey, you were right. Honey, you were... Oh, my wife's calling. Okay. Good.
Holy shit.
Yeah. Anyway, last one here, and then we'll get off of this. But we just want to let people know when we're talking about the Islamification of the U.S. and how it's infiltrating even in here into our red state of Utah,
our great red state of Utah. Yeah,
it's being chiseled away stone by stone, and soon we're going to have a rubble of shit, and we're going to be the same as everywhere else. And what made this state great, what makes this country great, and why people want to move here is going to be destroyed.
It's going to be absolutely destroyed.
And it's not going to be a place we all want to. We already have a surveillance state on us. We already have these 15-minute cities that want to control us, that want to do things so you can't live your life. Islam is also basically that. They do not want you to have your own life, especially if you're a woman. You are lower class than animals.
Yeah.
In the true Islamist's eyes, they'll never admit that. But yeah, some of them, and they're in private conversation, they're filming themselves talking about it. They will basically say exactly that. So here's another. This is another jihadist that needs to be punched in the face or worse.
Why are you? I pay more taxes than you. Why are you here advertising
taxes than you?
In a religion, huh? Why are you? Why are you here? Muhammad, your false prophet, was a slave trader.
It's about you, brother.
As a pederast.
He just said British.
Your hadith with Aisha is disgusting. He was a warmonger.
Your point of view.
This is your exemplar.
Bring evidence. Bring the evidence.
Give
a comment and walk away. Bring the evidence.
He actually can.
I pay more taxes than
Why
you.
are you here?
I pay more taxes than you. I tell you what, but you have to submit to the Prophet Muhammad alayhi wasallam. You must submit to the Prophet Muhammad. I need you to come and convert to my side, because if you don't convert to my version of Islam, and just so you know, nobody actually considers me a real Muslim. I'm a fake Muslim to all other Muslims, but I simp for them because I want to be accepted by my pro-Arab supremacist friends. Convert to my Islam. Come.
This is the shit that you get on the street. And these guys, if there were 10 of these guys, and rather than just that one guy standing on the street, not only would they not have a conversation with this guy who is telling them that they're false prophet and fake religion and all that stuff, they would probably try to beat the crap out of him or even kill him right in the middle of that street. And I'm not fucking lying.
Yeah, it would.
Not lying.
If he was in that home country, it would be a completely different story. He wouldn't be on the street doing that shit.
So we have this shit going on here in our state, bowing down, kowtowing, and she doesn't even realize, or she does, and she doesn't want to admit it, or she's just trying to push this narrative that, we're so inclusive.
She's just trying to...
She's a simp, man.
Just trying to appeal to maybe some other voters for the next, election cycle. This is ridiculous, and trying to assimilate and just like, hey, I love everybody. See here, see what I did?
This is wonderful.
I include everybody. I'm not racist. That's the thing. It's like so many people are afraid of being labeled a racist.
Yeah.
Over having a difference of opinion on a certain subject that may include a race or not. Having a difference of opinion does not make you a racist. Okay.
No, it does not. We got to stand up to these people,
Right. And if you if you want to label me as that because I have a different opinion than you, then that's on you. Then fuck it. I can be a racist in your eye. I don't give a shit. But that's the problem. It's like people like this, and it's a goddamn shame. You know what I mean? She's walking around doing that, and she's more worried about
look at this shit.
Her
appearance,
like
how she comes across to the Democrat Party.
Then actually the betterment of the people that she's representing.
Yeah.
She cares about her appearance more.
Yeah. She's pathetic. She should be out of office.
It's absolutely disgusting. Like, she should. This kind of bullshit. The feminists should have been marching to her house.
Yeah.
Demanding her to come out.
You don't think that more and more dipshits like this fucking asshole are going to start popping up here in Salt Lake, here in Denver, here in more, LA, New York, Miami, wherever, Texas, Dallas area, whatever. You don't think more and more of these people are going to be brazen enough to go out and spout this shit, and no one's going to stand up and say, well, wait a minute. I don't care if you practice in your mosque, but I don't want to hear the call to prayer over loudspeakers in my city.
No,
I'm not in fucking Tehran.
And I'm not on board. Fuck no.
I disagree with this. This is a Christian country. I am proud of my Christianity. And if you want to, whatever, it's just, we need to stand up and just say, no, your religion, your political ideology clashes with everything that is what's good about our country, our Constitution, and our way of life.
Exactly. And it's so blatantly apparent.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
And now they're infiltrating here in Salt Lake with this shit.
Yeah. It's like the country you came from is in shambles and bullshit over religious fucking wars.
Yeah.
We're not having that here. No fucking way. No way.
Get out of my country. You don't like it here. You want to turn it into something else. Why don't you just go back to your country and make that better?
Yeah.
Why can't you do that? You're such a valuable contributor to society. Why don't you make your society better so it's a better place to live? They've done it in Dubai, Abu Dhabi. There's Azerbaijan. There's a lot of Muslim areas, Muslim countries that are actually really, it would be cool. I would love to go visit. I'd love to go visit any three of those or a few more because they're normal in society. Are you going
to stand out on their byways and spout, Christianity?
Well, I guarantee you probably can't do that there. Yeah.
No.
You can't do what we do here.
You get fucking arrested. Come on. You're not going to do that. And that's the assimilation thing. You know what I mean? Yep. And agreeing to live in a multicultural society and working and building a better place together.
Yeah.
Take your fucking religious ideologies fucking out of it and just be a good person and shut the fuck up and go to work and be nice to your neighbors. Like, come on.
Stop trying to push your shit onto everybody else all the time.
Yeah.
If I disagree with you and you want to kill me because I'm not going to convert to Islam, you go fuck yourself, to be honest with you. And it really kind of pisses us off that we have this shit and we have a mayor who's bowing down to these people and only them. By the way, I thought we can't have we can't have the nativity scene in front of the city hall because it's Christian, but we're going to have a whole month of Muslim American heritage where we have to abide by does any of that make any sense to y'all?
Makes zero sense.
It's ridiculous. Well, anyway, that's enough of that. Thank you so much for joining us on this podcast. Check out our next one. We're going to talk about a couple other things, like we had a little launch the other day, yesterday, day before, whatever it was, and they're going up there, apparently. Well, not to land, but they're going to orbit, something like that. So we're going to probably talk about that next. And what the hell happened with Pam Bondi? So check that out on our next podcast, everyone. We appreciate it. You come join us in the next one. Thank you so much. TheRudeBarn.etsy.com. Check out the store and get some merch. That'll help the podcast so we can do more of these because we love doing this, even though it pisses us off. We got to let you know what's going on out there that you haven't heard, right?
Yep. And what's our mantra? Question everything.
Question everything.
Always and frequently. Yep. We love you guys. Thanks for stopping by. We'll see you on the next one.